You will never stick to a system that feels like this. Most of us think we just need more discipline, that if we just try harder and harder, we will finally get consistent. But the truth is, you are not inconsistent. You are just trying to follow the systems that don't feel like you. In this video, I will break down into 4 parts why it's not a discipline problem, why popular productivity systems fail you, what easy mode actually looks like, and last is the most important thing, how to build a system that feels natural to you. I tried everything, para, GTD, second brain, Zettelkasten, but my brain doesn't work that way. Once I stopped blaming myself and built something that matched me, everything changed. Number 1, you are not inconsistent. You are misaligned. It's not a discipline problem, it's a mismatch problem. You are trying to swim against the current every day. Of course, you are exhausted. Most of us blame ourselves when we stop using a system. I am lazy, I lack consistency, I just need to try harder. But what if that's not the problem? I used to beat myself up like this. I tried GTD, para, even Zettelkasten. I wanted them to work. They made sense on the paper, but every time I used them, it felt like I was forcing myself into someone else's brain. There was no energy, no clarity, no dopamine hit, even from completing the task. It's just keep on building the pressure. That's when I realized it's not a problem of consistency, it's the problem of misalignment. Your brain has its own native rhythm, and neuroscience backs this up as well. Study shows that we each have unique neural wiring, cognitive styles, and chronotypes, like natural preferences for focus, energy, and learning patterns. Some people are visual processors, others are sequential processors. Some need structure, others thrive in flow. Even the dopamine system, the chemical that gives motivation and reward, responds differently based on how naturally aligned a task is. So, if a system doesn't match how your brain likes to work, trying to force fit a method that works for someone else is like wearing shoes that don't fit for you. Painful no matter how expensive they are. And once I stopped blaming myself, I started asking a different question. What would it look like if it actually felt easier? Number 2, popular systems failed you. Not because they are bad, but because they are not built for you. There are so many systems out there, even in productivity. GTD, Eat the Frog, Para Method, Second Brain, all backed by productivity experts, million views on YouTube, even entire careers built on them. And they work obviously for some people, but not for everyone. I tried them all. Each time I thought like this. This is it. This is the one that finally made me productive. But once I got inside, it didn't feel like I am in the flow. It felt like a burden, an admin kind of work. I was performing productivity, not actually getting things done. What I didn't realize back then was these systems were built for specific brains in specific life situations, and mine was different. The problem isn't that the system is wrong. The problem is when you copy the method instead of understanding the principles underneath. Like this, Eat the Frog, Daily Highlight, The One Thing, all look different in the outside, but they all point to the same principle. Do the most important thing first. Now for me, it means waking up and asking, what's the one thing that if I complete today, I will actually feel progress. I don't track it in a planner, I don't write it down as a task, I don't write it down anywhere. I just pick the task and do it. It's the same principle, but I have shaped it to match how my brain naturally works. Following someone else's system without adapting it is like wearing clothes that look great on them but don't fit you. Doesn't matter how proven it is, if it doesn't fit you, you will ditch it definitely. Number 3, easy mode equal to what naturally aligns with you. We are taught that productivity systems should feel structured, organized, almost mechanical. If you can just get everything into Trello board, Todoist or Notion, then boom, you will be consistent. But that never happened for me. I used tools like Todoist and Trello. I made the list, set up the boards, followed the system, but nothing in me wanted to check things off. Because my brain doesn't think in tasks. It thinks in terms of experiences. When I sit down to create a YouTube video, I don't write 10 tasks like script, intro, outline, shoot this first. I just feel it. I imagine the vibe, the message, the emotion, and I jump in. I start shaping the video directly. That's how my way of thinking works. So I stopped trying to force myself into list and project codes. I shifted to tools that let me think like me. I use mind maps for planning, Google Docs plus sketching for brainstorming new ideas. No project management app, no labels, no tags, just movement. And suddenly my energy came back, my flow returned to myself. I actually wanted to show up again and again. The system that works best is the one you keep coming back to. It should feel like a playground, not a punishment. It should give you clarity the moment you touch it, not confusion. And here's the truth, the more natural it feels, the more consistent you will become without even trying. Number 4, how to start designing your system today. Most people get stuck in this loop. Try a new system, it doesn't fit them, they blame themselves, then quit. And every time the guilt get heavier and heavier. But the real solution isn't to try harder, it's to start and think differently. Here's how I flipped it. Instead of asking which system should I use, I started asking what does my easy mode looks like. For me, it's like not writing a long list of tasks, not using project codes, starting with what feels clear and natural. If a system doesn't feel intuitive or light, the moment you touch it, that's your clue. It's not shaped for you yet. So start by observing your own behavior. What naturally pulls you in? What gives you clarity without pressure? What tools do you enjoy using even when no one's watching? Then build a simple system around that. Quitting a system doesn't mean you failed. It means you listen to yourself. Every time you drop a tool or abandon a method or system, it's not a weakness. It's your brain saying like, this doesn't fit me. That's not something to feel guilty about. That's a valuable feedback. Think of it like testing your shoes. You don't beat yourself up if the first pair gives you blisters. You try another. Same with the systems. You are not supposed to force them to work. You are supposed to evolve them to fit you. And each time you adjust, you get closer to a system that actually unlocks your energy, not drains you. If it doesn't feel like you will abandon it for sure. Not because you can't do it or you are not disciplined, but because your brain knows when something isn't right. Productivity shouldn't feel like a performance. It should feel like you coming back alive. If this hits home, try this. Sit down today and write your own version of easy mode. Ask yourself, what do I keep coming back to even without pressure? That's the foundation of your system. You are not behind. You are just starting to do it in your own way. And that's the best way forward. If you want more videos like this, hit subscribe and drop a comment. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you. This is Anomaly signing off.